Allow yourself to relax as tonight's story brings you peace. Faith in Bloom. This story is about flowers and tulips who nurture glowing flowers, witnessing their faiths transform into a miraculous event. In a small village surrounded by endless fields of wildflowers, there lived a gentle human named Fox. Fox was known for his kindness, often visiting the elders and helping the children with their chores. His closest companion was a spirited bee named Tulip. Despite their differences in size and shape, their bond was unmistakably strong. Fox and Tulip had a special place. They would visit at the edge of the village, where the meadows stretched out like a vibrant quilt of colors. On a particularly bright morning, as Fox was tending to some wildflowers, he noticed Tulip's gaze was fixed on something in the distance. "Tulip, what do you see?" Fox asked, his voice tender and warm. Tulip stepped closer to a patch of flowers that seemed to glow with an inner light. "These flowers are unlike any I've seen before," Tulip replied. "Do you think they could be special?" Fox smiled. "Everything in nature has its own magic, Tulip. Let us take care of them and see what happens." And so they did. Day after day, Fox and Tulip visited the glowing flowers, nurturing them with water and care. The days turned into weeks, and the flowers flourished beyond their wildest dreams, becoming a radiant beacon in the meadow. One night, as they were about to leave, Fox noticed something strange. The flowers' glow began to fade. Tulip looked worried, but Fox held out a reassuring hand. "Well, sometimes things have to change to become even more wondrous," he said softly. As the night grew deeper, a mesmerizing transformation began. The flowers started to release delicate particles of light that rose into the sky, forming a constellation of stars. An entire village came out to witness this miraculous event. Elders and children alike were captivated by the spectacle, realizing that they were part of something greater than themselves. Fox turned to Tulip, his eyes shining with tears of joy. "You see, Tulip, faith in the unseen can lead to the most beautiful of outcomes." Tulip nodded in agreement. From that day, the meadow was known as Faith's Bloom, a symbol of hope and the incredible wonders that faith could bring. Fox and Tulip continued their journeys together, but the story of the glowing flowers spread far and wide, reminding everyone who heard it that even the smallest acts of faith could lead to the most extraordinary miracles. Let's wander gently into the next story. Together. This story is about Sweet Pea and Borage, who create a harmonious world where humans and animals live together. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by colorful fields of wildflowers, there lived a young girl named Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea had a heart as tender as the petals of her namesake flower and eyes that sparkled like the morning dew. One sunny afternoon, as she wandered through the meadows, she encountered a fox through the color of twilight, named Borage. It had always been a loner, navigating the forest with silent grace. However, there was something about Sweet Pea's gentle demeanor that made him feel at ease. As they stood amidst the swaying wildflowers, a silent friendship began to bloom. Days turned into weeks, and Sweet Pea and Borage spent countless hours exploring the village and its surrounding forests. Sweet Pea would bring Borage delicious treats, and in return, Borage would show her the hidden wonders of the forest that only a fox would know. One chilly evening, as they sat beneath the twinkling stars, Sweet Pea shared her dreams and aspirations with Borage. She spoke of wanting to create a place where humans and animals could live together in harmony. Borage listened intently, his golden eyes reflecting the starry sky. He, too, had wished for a world where he didn't have to be alone. Together, they began working towards Sweet Pea's dream. Sweet Pea reached out to the village, explaining her vision, and to her delight, many villagers were willing to help. Voyage, with his keen sense of direction, guided them to the best locations to build homes that would blend with nature. As the seasons changed, their project started to take shape. Little by little, a haven grew where humans and animals coexisted peacefully. Sweet Pea and Bridge's essential had not only brought them together but also united the entire village. Years passed, and the village thrived in harmony. Sweet Pea and Bridge grew older, their bond stronger than ever. They often reminisced about their early days, the first time they met among the wildflowers. Their story became a legend in the village, a testament to the power of unity. At the heart of the village stood a large tree, its branches wide and leafy, providing shelter and comfort. It was planted on the day Sweet Pea and Bridget's dream was realized, symbolizing the everlasting bond between them. Underneath this tree, they would often sit, side by side, watching the sunset. They knew that no matter what the future held, they would always face it together. And so in a village, where humans and animals lived side by side, the legend of Sweet Pea and Bridge continued to inspire harmony for generations to come. Let us explore the next chapter of tonight's tales. The reflection beneath the stars. This story is about a young girl named Campanella and a wise whale named Peony, who teaches her the profound wisdom of reflection through a magical tale. Once upon a time, in a tranquil village nestled between rolling hills and murmuring streams, there lived a young girl named Campanella. Her name was as delicate as the flowers that blossomed by the river banks, with petals that reflected the calm blue of the sky. Every night, before sleep claimed her, Campanella would sit by the water's edge, watching the moon's reflection dance upon the gentle waves. One calm and starry night, as she sat in her usual spot, Campanella noticed a soft, ethereal glow emanating from the depths of the river. Her eyes widened with wonder as the glow grew brighter, and soon, a magnificent creature surfaced. It was a large, regal whale, its sails shimmering with colors of the cosmos. The whale, named Peony, had eyes that sparkled like distant galaxies and a voice that echoed the whispers of ancient seas. "Hello, little one," Peony greeted softly, her voice resonating with a warmth that filled Campanella's heart with comfort. "Thou," replied Campanella, her voice quivering with awe and excitement. "Who are you?" "I am Peony, a guardian of the water and the stars," the whale answered. "I've watched over this river and its inhabitants for centuries. But tonight, I have come to share a story with you, a story about reflection." Campanella's curiosity was piqued, and she leaned forward, eager to listen. Peony continued, her tale flowing like a gentle current. "Many years ago, in the time when the world was young and magic filled the air, there was a small lake hidden deep within an enchanted forest. This lake was not ordinary. It had the power to reflect not only the physical world but also the hearts of those who gazed into its waters. People from far and wide would journey to this lake, seeking truths about themselves and those they loved. One fateful day, a young girl named Lily found herself at the edge of this mystical lake. She had lost her way in the forest, but upon discovering the lake, she felt an inexplicable call to its waters. As she peered into the lake, she saw not just her reflection, but the essence of her being, her hopes, her fears, her dreams. In that moment, Lily understood that true reflection goes beyond the surface. It reveals the depths of who we are, and who we aspire to be. As the years went by, the story of the lake spread, and it became a place where people came to reflect on their lives and connect with their inner selves. The wisdom of the lake transformed many, helping them find peace and purpose. And so, the legend of the lake lived on, a testament to the power of reflection in our lives. Peony paused, her eyes meeting Campanilla's with a gentle smile. Reflection is not just about what we see with our eyes, dear Campanula. It is about understanding our hearts and embracing our true selves. Campanula nodded, her heart swelling with newfound wisdom. Thank you, Peony, she whispered. I will remember your story always. As Peony bid her farewell and descended back into the watery depths, Campanula felt a serene calm wash over her. She gazed at the moon's reflection once more, realizing that it was more than just an image on the water. It was a mirror to her soul. From that night on, Campanula found comfort in reflection, both in the serene waters of the river and in the quiet moments of her heart. Her bond with Peony remained, a testament to the magic of the night and the power of stories that reveal the truth within us all. And so, dear reader, as you close your eyes and drift into slumber, remember that reflection, whether in water or in the depths of your heart, holds the key to understanding and embracing your true self. Now, let's dive into another heartwarming tale. Primrose and Silver Bell, a tale of innocence. This story is about a beautiful friendship between a little named Primrose and a water elemental named Silver Bell, bound by innocence. In a quiet village, nestled between tall, emerald-free hills and the sparkling, winding river, lived a young girl named Primrose. The villagers often spoke of the legends of water elemental creatures that brought the rivers to life, but none had ever seen one. Primrose, with her wildflower crown and radiant smile, spent her days exploring the meadows, always hoping she might catch a glimpse of one such enchanting being. One misty morning, as she wandered alongside the river, Primrose noticed an unusual shimmering in the water. Curiosity piqued. She leaned in closer. Then suddenly, the water seemed to ripple and twist, forming the delicate shape of a girl with flowing silver hair and azure eyes. This was no ordinary girl, it was a water elemental. Hello, Primrose whispered in awe. The elemental blinked, her expression gentle and serene. Hello, I am Silver Bell, she responded, her voice like a soft melody carried by the breeze. From that day forward, Primrose and Silver Bell became inseparable. They danced along the riverbanks, created patterns in the water, and whispered secrets to each other under the moonlit sky. Silver Bell taught Primrose the ancient songs of the river, and Primrose showed Silver Bell the beauty of the land that she had never known before. One evening, as the two friends sat by the river, their reflections mingling in the cool, mirrored surface of the water, they spoke of their dreams. I wish I could visit your world, Primrose said wistfully. Silver Bell's eyes sparkled, and I yours. But such is the nature of our existence, dear Primrose. We belong to different realms. Despite their worlds being so different, they felt a deep connection bound by innocence and the purity of their friendship. They realized that their bond did not require them to change or to cross into one another's realms. Their hearts were united, and that was all that mattered. Years went by, and Primrose grew into a wise and beautiful woman, but she never forgot her ethereal friend. Silver Bell too continued to weave her magic within the river, watching over Primrose from afar. Even when the village expanded and the world round them grew busier, the memories of their innocent friendship remained untouched, a sanctuary to which they could both return in thoughts. Primrose often shared the tales of Silver Bell with her children and grandchildren, passing on the purity and wonder of those days. And sometimes when the moon was bright and the night was still, she would sit by the river and feel Silver Bell's presence shimmering in the water, a silent reminder that true friendships are eternal and innocent hearts are forever linked. Let tonight's calmness carry you through the night.